Hello everybody, it's regular time here back to an episode of Let's Play Danganronpa main playthrough. So in the last episode, we were given the next motive, and now we're going to see if someone will actually kill. I didn't read that part. It's about prevailing, it's prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean, for example, there's a difference between oops, I killed him. And yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can't you believe it? Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops, and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? And anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly, few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, to put it into action, it's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation and resolve. So maybe you're wondering what's the point I'm trying to make.
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Okay, whatever, Monica. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Ah! Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What are you doing here?
Yep.
I want to spice things up, so instead of the school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I pray that you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for you to know. That's for me to know and you to find out. Good enough. Something happened to someone? Is it? Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. What if? No. What ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Then Monica might talk to you too. You know, Hina and Sakura and Yakuya? You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? They're already off trying to verify what Monica has said, or they've fallen victim to something that Monica mentioned. Then the something
Perhaps.
It can't be has happened again. Murder. Hearing those words, hearing what Monica had to say, the worst possibility forced away in my mind. I took everything I had. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, there's something really to happen. There is someone did it. Because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
That it can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? Judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why did you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's an every man for himself. What does that? What good does it do to me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him. Seriously, Mysterious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
It's not important. What matters right now is to find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Well, that doesn't sound good. Who saw that coming? I did. Of course I saw it coming because I beat the game several times, so... Well, I beat it once, but... Oh wait, I went the wrong way. The area's over here, where the pool is.
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Yakia,
I see.
judging from what we heard, what he said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms. They're very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? Please nobody search the locker rooms. Let's start the girls' locker room first. He's muttering to himself as if only talking to himself. Without realizing he went for a fly, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh my. Chihiro! No! Chihiro's dead. I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. As soon as I did. A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Was I for despair? Deadly life. I tried to suppress my scream, but it was useless. I shrugged out it surged out of me, like water from a spring, gushing out of the ground. Yaki, on the other hand,
Very strange.
most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold on a TV screen.
I see.
Except Chihiro's corpse was suspended somehow. And something's been written in blood on the wall. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, that's beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her? How could they not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is too bizarre even for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Like with Sayaka, the murder was not a crime of passion and necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost you as whoever did it. Whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? Next thing in reeling confusion, I stand. Before my head began to clear.
What the heck?
This. Hey, I heard a scream! It's something! Oh, Chihiro! Ding dong ding ding! Alright.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
The hell was that?
What?
Ah, right. You're unconscious during Saka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, the announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search of for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone. Fairly? By screw that sure really is.
Naturally.
Dead. Less. Before you start screaming, you head off. Go round up everyone else. As there's another game has begun. The life or death screen can cover the killer. Took a bolt out of the locker room and everyone cares. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion and fear and anger on their faces. Well, all stood and gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in a safe position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't even have a memory of being alive. Shut up. For now, pay attention to the wall. Okay? I saw this already. There's a word written there. On the wall? The word bloodlust is written on the wall.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that's the thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't that seem kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. At the scene of each crime, bloodlust was written in the victim's own blood. You're like a ghost, attacking suddenly instead of way before the police could catch it. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend created a reputation abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
This is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it was the one for the real Genocide Jack. For real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
Well, there's no way. So, going as far as to write the word bloodlust, the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with that stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Before the girl left the locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? 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 Gedunk. Okay. She fainted! That did not sound good. Toko! He rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started shaking her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints when anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she's hemophobic? I imagine. She does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. Regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. So she didn't fail on purpose. It doesn't. Yeah, gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. And as if she heard, Toko suddenly shot awake. And she lay jumped to her feet, lying. It was such a strange reaction. I was a total loss of words. She leapt up into the air, changing her stance as she did. And in no time flat, she was standing up. Ignoring any physical concentrations she had to get through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head really hard when she fainted. Well, it's front and back and top hitting and bottom sea of truth. The web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything's not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be because it should take her. It might be best to take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? Can you help? I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl. The rest of us can begin in the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to the investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat that.
There's no question that the hero was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monica?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a factor of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it has happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have to meet you, so... Sorry. Stop, Noel. Just give what you came here to give us. You did bring it right. I sure did, chum. Learn to put the next Monokuma file. I know how it's you. You must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
Please do your very best to be top best on this investigation.
No way!
You have to do another investigation? There's having the corpse of one of our friends. I suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it too.
help me!
I had enough. Get me out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can you not be? You don't unless the culprit. We all die. That's the truth. That's true, but to jump into so soon...
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
The dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro was an object. Show a little respect, or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Yaki has said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find out who the killer, found out the killer, our lives are forfeit. And Yaki is right. That genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro.
That's right.
Then it's useless to do something. More victims could start piling up. We have more victims. If we all mess up, that they were all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's what you're worried, don't worry. If that's your worry, don't worry about waiting any longer. In one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
What? I don't remember like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. If one person were to run around killing everyone, you're at least 2 lives, and you're all over, right? There wasn't any variations. In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just look, it's just one total murdering possibility.
punishment is waiting
So for
for
now,
you.
that's the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill the 2 people, one person's life would still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We gotta uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, talking area about took off at a room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. Let's begin our investigation on an untold suit. If we do not solve this mystery, who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her to the afterlife. It's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have any other choice. Alright, time for investigation! First off, I have to check the Monokuma font, so what's going on. Victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 o'clock a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, now's not a time. Well, now's not. And there's not like there's any point in complaining about it. Well, what? We gotta do it. Monocular File 2 has been added to the truth bullets. Okay, what do you have to say? You need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, for a purpose. Without life without a purpose is quite building, you know. So what do you need? I won't let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
By purchasing your talents, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limit to these. Which is why I've chosen... You have to honor... You have to honor your... You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Why did you come with you? The investigation impossible.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like I'm working with Miyaki on this one. No! I hate Miyaki. Alright, let's go back to let's go like the body. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. It's Shihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But there's more than the more I look at it, the more I look at it, the more strange it all seems. This must be James Jack's hand. How about
What?
you're still not sure he did it? Is that what you're saying? What you're saying? I wonder.
Very strange.
Okay, I can't.
What?
Well, I can't check my body. Fine. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Molecular file said she was killed. She said a blow to the head was the blunt object was what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually a murder weapon? Does that mean the dumbbell was actually a murder
That's
weapon?
right.
Imagine it could have been anything else. Okay, dumbbells added truth bullets. The poster of the poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I use this out for me all the time. From the savage Hero's death. I wonder if she killed the locker. Actually, if you think about it, if you think about it, she could have killed someone else than Carrie here. She was very light. She was very light. She was very light. That's true. Maybe hard for someone to carry, but still.
Well.
Okay. Wow, I messed up. I still think she came here on her own by choice. Don't you say that? She's been talking about me about how she wanted to get stronger. You're saying she came here to exercise? According to my file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Why would she really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
You know myself, I usually in the locker room during the day. So she was probably avoiding Holding it? we invited Gwennis more than once. She never showed up. So I can assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps instead of imagine she would have a work. She didn't like to exercise. She wanted to exercise, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She had support from others. Through saying she could have come here in the middle of the night and to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's possible, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the notebook. And we're gonna touch reports. Dude really had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Sure did, which explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? If you already mentioned it, you said a girl after all. You said she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I haven't really talked about that stuff. Case of Chihiro's complex. You can't help but wonder what it might be. Mondo's accounts for active truth bullets. Now it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear, but they're standing around here. You check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
you're satisfied. Let's ready to proceed. I'm so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So our next location. This place is really this place is really late to the investigation. You got yourself. You don't write. No, that's not for. It's not even to see the fun, idiot. I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Shoot that. With it. For some, you should take on the final Kuma. So I'm trying to put his hands together.
did you call for me?
Has you been domesticated?
That's right.
Let's see, the card has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about the card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each other, with each of your e-handbooks. The ledger locker is the corresponding. It's a locker corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. It's possible to keep them going in the, it's impossible to keep them going on the road while the door's unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There's some sort of rock terrace on the prowl. That's laid out the Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And its rule relations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then that means only the girl passes the girls' bathroom. Only the boys belong to the boys' bathroom. In other words, your hero's body being found in the girls' locker room means you can see right through. I can see right through. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you think. But your hero was found in the girls' locker room. The hero's must have been able to get in.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Am I right?
such ignorance.
Good boy, you're simple. Am I wrong? Should press attention to the regulations. Just press your attention, yes, you are to the regulations. The answer has been referring to the entire time. When you handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning the handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out a loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created one purpose. To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Got it? Good. Mom, you're saying that's a loophole, but when it borrows from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, right? Loan. So,
Why you?
so sleeping. This doesn't make me want to pass out. You're like Morbiaki, get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'm gonna charge you with criminal neglect. No more questions. Figure out the rest out of your damn self.
That's fine.
You know, unfortunately, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll play you in myself. Let's head to the in hall. Now I hope you understand what's going on. Caveman Hall. So, what are you looking for? I have to figure out myself. Well, it's this right here. Mailbox here. Sorry. It's an e-handbook? Oh, wait, there's 3 of them. But, what are they doing here? So, I found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Sayaka? Can you go ahead and confirm that yourself? Let me turn on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka was 0-0. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. If those are terms and regulations, the answer was really the entire time. Remember back to this only the act of loaning the handbook is good. Borrowing someone's handbook, else it's perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. Now I understand.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. What are the handbooks? It won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started out. Then the only one that won't turn on is Leon's, right?
I see.
That makes sense. Yes. After all, we get home with dozens and dozens of base spells. Home with base spells. That memory came flooding back to me. A cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. Execution that the mastermind contented. A cruel heartless death. You're right. It will be surprising if the handbook would break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! 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 What? The handbook is essential to student life. Crucial integrals. It's a super big deal. You don't break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
Say it wouldn't break, then it wouldn't freaking break. It will stand up to 10 tons of pressure. It's waterproof and up to 100 meters. Okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. No, but even as amazing as my handbook is, it does have a single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
It's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking. I want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broke it somehow without realizing its weakness. Without realizing what its weakness was? What it was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? And any questions saying the air molecule disappeared. What just happened? Now you said it's not broken, but it's undeniably the fact that it won't turn on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see a connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. There is still bothers me. Look in the handbook. Okay. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's get our investigation and let's track down the culprit. Now we'll find it. Yeah, we need to find our kitchen here. Unique sacks like that. Not quite. What do you mean by Yakia? Exactly by not quite. Soon, I won't reveal Chibiro's killer, but more precisely. When we discover the true identity of the side chick. Then you really believe Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Murder's for Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nothing else it could be. Murder's feeding kills again and again using his own method. Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be that demented psychopathic killer like that? I want to wonder. But words mean a little bit, you know? That's something I want to prove to you. That's something I want to prove it. You can show it to you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
But I have a basis to believe that I assure you when I said that was one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere like the tape. This will prove all evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
What is that genocide Jack? We're going to catch you here. This doesn't seem like that really. Ah! Hey, you two! Big trouble. I need your help.
I don't have time to play with
You're
you.
busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
Oh, it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help.
please.
Just calm down, you
I
idiot.
mean,
But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened?
well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
It's Toko. I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on. You sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, hurry up. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she's headed to the dorms. The Toko's room is that. You're right. Yeah, they're too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. We just go around her room. I said all since we kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should go talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Oh, yeah, walk with me. Holy crap! The aura of inevitability flowed from out behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Besides, she's in the door in my face. What is that? Yeah, I thought she's acting like that the whole time when I rained a little while ago. Oh, you're right about the killer. You're right about the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone there, so I tried to bust down her door. I felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to bar herself to bar her door. Does she think there's the same thing? Does she think the same thing about Aspakia? Does she think that the serial killer just had Jack and then murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko is so scared?
But
Whatever. It is really worrying. I'm really worried. Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? There is. Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her? You come out of her room? I mean,
That's fine.
sure, whatever. Are you gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Ah, I guess you can be nice if you want to. Byakuya stands by the door making no sound and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. A few minutes?
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Byakuya!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. That door's now shut. Maybe Byakuya can pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's just go back to the investigation. Oh, hold on! Hey Byakuya, what's Toko talking about just now? Is it about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea about her illusions, I'm sure. Or illusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know what that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as he walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He kept walking towards his destination. Finally, he brought me in front of us, to a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. No clues when you check somewhere else. Oh look, coin! Coin! Knock it off. There's a dust on that right now. Okay, that's done.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't let me say it again. It's dark, right? Where do I go inside? Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense after inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there was enough value in this place to enjoy the dust. Okay, let's check the box first. The one box here, it's empty. Though, judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like something was inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord in there. It was very useful when I was in the library. No touch cord, huh? Lots of stuff in this bookshop. You know, look me through one of them. Those things are full of graphics and disturbing photos and all kinds of crime scenes. It's kind of normal, and it's kind of thing a normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? Well, those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those internal documents are from police's eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to read. Oh. Pay attention to surroundings and you start some value for yourself. Okay. The files and the things.
that's enough.
The documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truths about the economy. I mean, numbers like the diet or something? No, I mean a real power. A secret council controlling everything from the shadows. You're ready to disappear. Take a look. There's some very interesting people. You're just kidding, right? So go for now for Danganronpa. Hunt's Destiny. Oh yeah, it's the same one that Yaku used. It's the same one I saw Yaku using in the library before.
What?
You know how that is? I was here before then I moved to the other day. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. The shelf is still file, right? Where's one? Your shelf right indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
It's reported a presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It would be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in repeat. Now we can stay here, return the file. You plan to get understand this library. The entire reason that I was interested in the library is because of this room, right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents. Its records. Things no ordinary person could ever see. It's magnificent. This can't be real, right?
Such ignorance.
You guys are dumb. That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit your pre-condensed reality, you label as a lie. It's a lie. No, that's not it. It's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have pulled this together, put this all together? I suppose it goes for just how much Host Academy truly wields it, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with you. It's just, what's wrong? You still can't believe it. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usual? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things do not exist anywhere. You don't understand why they actually represent. What they actually represent. You don't understand the nature of anything. You don't play your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider unusual is based on your common sense, right? What are we at? What are we at here? I don't know how long this investigation can take for me. Oh, we're only 58 minutes. Not bad. Why don't you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents I've gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times. There's no doubt. Listen, you're saying you've read all these documents more than once? All this has to be like a top secret confidential. So why? My family has a reading room just like this. Just at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. And not as dusty. Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How's that possible?
So, in other words,
I told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family's a member of that council. And now with me, the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But because to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are a real thing. This is beyond believing, not believing. Yakuza is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most was the cold case police investigation reports. Reading those reports has been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's exactly a mental exercise. It's actually an excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing those reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As if Yakuza grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack causes have been compiled here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize many points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack case, every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And second, is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Lust isn't a word. Lust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. And the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. I bet the best part is yet to come. The second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who know about this particular fact are the members of the police and the other higher-ups. But all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one in the news knows. No one in the news, no one online, nobody knew about this aspect of each crime. Only the key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting in the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer know about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
the culprit is not a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
that's right. There's evidence that Genocide Jack is hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack really is such a brutal fiendish killer. Is really walking among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer that with such a reputation would ever become part of our little killing game. Now, don't you think it would be good if you take a look at what I've already seen? We might manage to ferry out a clue or something.
Such ignorance.
Now, get on your knees and beg me, and I might show you myself. And Yakia, what about the Genocide case file? Let me see it.
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay. This time. Feel free to look. Feel free to look again in here, but you can't take it with you. After handing me the file, I flipped through it with intense fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached a page of where photos up from the scene of each crime had been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tenshiro, Pound 17. Shinjo Gaka, 23. Kano Ios, 14. Takashi Gerhida, 30. There is no end to it. I'm not going to read all these names, but one thing became perfectly clear as I read it. After the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way, and at the scene of each murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page, and you'll find out an interesting tidbit. Next page. For filing results. Although the crimes took place either on weekends, weekdays, or at nighttime, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings take place were on holidays and in the afternoon. Based on these facts, we can be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence of a struggle. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward. It's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? The kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. There's a Jack case files been added to our truth bullets.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Oh, where are we going? Anyway, anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Hey, wait, Byakuya! If you know Byakuya turned left without saying a word, I could catch up to him. Well, this is where you and I part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough annoyingness. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. Damn. Yakuya just told us, he's like, yeah, I'm done working with you. Go fuck yourself. And she said, is he the one who killed Chihiro? That murder's fiend. Is it one of us? Who is it? I have to find out what it takes. I have to go somewhere and investigate one more time. Let's say the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and the boys' locker room too. That's why I've come with some info. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find everything I can. We're doing this part first. But no one who would do stuff like that. You know, other than Yakuya. Alright. So check the pool again. Sorry, I'm eating some crackers. Wait for me. The evidence has discovered evidence revealing any of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Stat increase for me. Evidence what you find. Can't reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Ms. Lindenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did you see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when girls bully a boy and what she likes, right? Right. Yes, where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She's there at the same time, not there. What's going to be? Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
Gotta keep going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. Without that, Kyoko left and returned to the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take a look around. I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook missing? That's definitely worrying about. Something to worry about. Chihiro's handbook has been added to our truth bullets. Okay? Guess I examined the body one more time. Well, she said thoroughly, but I have my limits. We're gonna get a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with some kind of rope. rope was used to prop her up, kind of in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? So this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more it's more than not the only thing that concerns me. Kim's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. The issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see a reason to think about it much for them either. But seeing them again after looking at the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. Alright. You go to a certain place to visit, look for one review. This might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one time. It's a well-stated poster, the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted supermodel is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something like this. Alright. Let's go check the boys' locker room now. This is a poster. There's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. That reminds me, the poster in the other room was... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted supermodel. Swimsuit model. Could the posture have been... Wow. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone else who knows a little more about the locker rooms. The two locker room posters have been added to the truth bullets. Alright. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? The locker room carpet. Okay. Let's go to the girls' locker room. I believe we gotta talk to Sakura now. I don't quite remember this entire investigation, so it's not like I show in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I was doing nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes he and I used it together. Alright, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters and the boys and posters in the boys and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
There's something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink some protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Do we have protein coffee? In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I need some protein powder with my coffee, and down a glass of food after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. The stain? You also do the stains on carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. Earlier, I noticed it earlier, the stain has disappeared. Only as soon as someone came and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As it was never there to begin with. Disappearing stain. Alright. So talk to Celeste now. Alright. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has everything right you need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, with endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might distract you, but I see it was pointless. You find something? Viola, I should tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Really? Wait, what? Really?
indeed.
That's right. Right before nighttime.
Hmm? What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag. In a hurry. It was almost as if like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assume she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. She had broken our rule. Who knew this would have ever happened? You deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room last night in order to put herself out and let no one know it. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which means the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Puzzle counts has been added to truth balls. Alright. I don't remember what to do now. We'll check the archive again to see if Byakuya took the file. Don't do that. This lamp won't turn on. I see, it's not plugged in. That's where that long to reach out. Last time I saw it was definitely on. Well, it's right here. That's right, Byakuya used the extension cord. Used the extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Alright. What do I do now? I'm so confused. I don't remember where to go.
I feel as if...
It's the same thing. Okay.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, this is... I don't remember where to go. I gotta look it up. Because otherwise this episode's gonna go on forever. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I was pretty much done. I need to go to the dining hall. Okay. So I thought about going to the dining hall, but I didn't, so that's what I needed to do. But sorry about that. I don't mean to waste your time like that. Wait, why did I leave the... Oh, I gotta go this way. Oh, Nina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out when she keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. I just left her there. You left her? I was all swimming, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I get done eating. So it's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I know God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? Which hero would like to eat some more donuts? Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. I don't think of it. Who did spend time with her? Who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she's a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with like all the other girls much. Like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. Sakura said something similar. She said even though you invite her to Hero to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. It's kind of weird to be shy around her own sex. But totally fine with the opposite. Oh, wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. Well, it says that you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You never even heard that. You kind of go, all right. And with that, it's time for the next class trial. But you guys know the drill.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
No, let's not plunge right in.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Alright. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The door is right here, through here. Alright! And we will go through that red door in the next episode. We will do the last trial in the next episode. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like and help this channel grow, subscribe. Also, make sure you don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified of these uploads. You'll get messages when these videos come out. I'm Rick 100, and I'll see you guys in this last trial. Peace out.